Okay, guys, welcome to day number 2. I'm 1 minute early. Day number 2 of our, let me move this light a bit. Day number 2 of our accountability challenge. So yesterday I set you, Talia, we'll get into that today. We'll get into the DA thing. So yesterday I set you a challenge to write out your IDP, right? So hopefully you did all of that. It's important that you start off on the right foot. So what I'm gonna do is, okay, should we talk about the DA right now? We can do that if you want. So basically, hello Kyle, how are you, mate? Mate, I miss you at the Field of Dreams. That's what I miss. So let's talk about the DA. Hang on a second. So we can talk about the DA if you want to. So basically, what happened?
Yo,
Kyle, how you doing?
what's up, man?
Mate, what do you think about the DA?
Oh, dude, don't even get me started on that one.
Right, it's crazy. So,
You know,
like,
funny, my good coach, who's one of my good friends still to this day, his club was in the academy, and he texted me earlier today and said, "Can you talk tomorrow?"
yeah,
I ran
it's
into this
madness.
election, man. It's a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah, it's not good. Guys, this is Kyle Martino.
Hello,
So,
everyone.
Kyle, and this isn't blowing gas up Kyle, but we used to have a field in Beverly Hills, and we called it the Field of Dreams, and it was on the top of Mulholland Drive. And Kyle's one of the best players who ever graced that field. And you know, we had a lot of good players there, didn't we? Like we had a bunch of Premier League players. But let me tell you, Kyle Martino, legend.
Well, one night I do remember someone hitting a shot. It hit me in the face, and I had to go dip my head in the pool that was behind the Field of Dreams just to wake myself up a little bit.
Who was it?
I don't know, man. I missed those days big time.
As long as it wasn't me.
It was good fun. Hey, I'm not hijacking your thing. I miss you, buddy.
Mate, your hair's looking great. It was lovely to see you. I'll talk to you soon.
Cheers,
Cheers, Kyle.
Stay well.
Okay, so that was Kyle. So let's get back to, this is the life. So let's get back to the DA thing. So number one, everybody just needs to relax. If you're a DA player, relax, it's okay. You know, the fact is, mi español is malo. I can't speak that much Spanish. So what everybody needs to do is just to relax. If you're a DA player and you don't know what's happening right now, it's okay, because no one's playing football right now anyway, are we? And we're not gonna be playing realistically for another couple of months. So your clubs, if you're in a DA club now, your clubs will sort it out. They'll get you on a path, and if it's not the path that you want to go on, then there's other clubs to join, right? So what I would say about the development academy situation is everybody just relax. You can't change it. It's happened. So yeah, just like what Tristan said, right? Nothing's happening anywhere, so it's okay. And by the time coronavirus leaves us, you guys will be back on the right track, okay? So don't worry about it. All we're going to do is focus on you getting better. So what I wanted to do today was I wanted to pick one person to bring into the live, not Kyle Martino, but I wanted to pick one person to bring into the live to share their IDP with us. So if you want to do that, just put a request in to be in the live, and I will randomly pick someone. But the only thing is you've got to have your IDP ready. Okay. So, Shannon, are you ready? Nervous? Okay. Hey, Shannon.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just, just requesting random people on Instagram. So, Shannon, did you fill out your IDP?
Yeah.
Would you be brave and share that IDP with us?
Yeah, hold on. The technical
Yeah.
self-assessment?
So you just get into let's do your strengths through your weaknesses. So the first thing that you want to work on, all the way down to, I guess, what would be your strongest trait?
My first one is when I have the ball at my feet, I know exactly where to go. That's my biggest weakness. And then it's I know how to strike a ball, but I'm struggling from shooting from distance. Then coach switches me in and I know the new position. Understanding all different formations, first touching, games excellent, read the game well, play good control, aggressive soccer, great range of passing, confidence in games and practices, great footwork, looking forward to receive the ball and love to drive at defenders and beat them one-on-one.
Brilliant. So you're a confident player, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Which is awesome. Where are you?
Like my position?
No,
Or
like
where I'm
don't give me
from?
your address, but like what city are you in?
Oh, New York.
Oh,
I'm in your camp over the summer. The
oh,
Nirvana
there you go. We're friends. Okay, so Shannon, tell me what your technical targets are.
My first one is a stronger left foot, shooting from distance from both feet, properly heading the ball, and I didn't fill out the last one. I forgot to do that page.
Okay. So actually you've got a solid plan.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you going to do to smash those goals? Can you leave the house in New York? I hear that you guys are on like a pretty heavy
Not
lockdown.
really, yeah.
Yeah, same as us in LA. Locked down.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to smash those goals?
So, well, obviously I'm like on your app, so I'm doing like all those sessions, but like I start with like juggling, and then I go through dribbling through the cones with like basically my left foot because that's the weaker foot. Then I pass against the wall to practice my first touch, and then doing volleys, and then settling with my left foot.
Fantastic. So you're on your way. Shannon, thank you for sharing. I'm going to jump someone else in, all right? You're awesome. Keep working.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Shannon. Jordyn Listro, can you request it, mate? Please. So what I'm going to do, guys, is bring Jordyn in. And Jordyn has an interesting story with her soccer. And Jordyn, come on, request this. And let me see if I can put her in there. All right, there. Okay. God, this request thing's annoying, isn't it? Okay. Jordyn, did you request or no? There she is. Okay. So Jordyn's got a really interesting story. And we'll go through it now. So what we're doing with people on here. Hey, Jordyn.
Geez. Hello.
How are you? I just thought
Good, how are you?
I just thought I'd round raid it. I'm like, yo, Jordyn. So, guys, what I want Jordyn to do is we'll get over what she's going to do now, but she's also got like quite an interesting story because you'll be able to tell by how pale she is that she's from Canada, right? And in Canada, I don't think they have the sun. I think it's banned.
Yes, we have the sun.
But no, in all seriousness, like Jordyn's from Toronto, and I first started to work with Jordyn when she was 15, right?
Yeah, probably.
And what are you now, like 29?
24.
And Jordyn's now 24. So what I want Jordyn to do is tell me your story of what you're doing, what you're working toward right now.
Right now, playing in the NWSL.
Uh-huh.
That's
And what like, start from when you finished college.
okay. So when I finished college, obviously I'm Canadian, so it's hard to go into the draft as a Canadian. So I went overseas to Spain for a season, and I liked it, but it was definitely a different experience playing overseas and not in North America, just because I don't speak Spanish. So it was difficult to communicate with everyone on the field and off
No habla español, huh?
So after my experience in Spain, I didn't know if the NWSL was an option, so I decided to pursue my career and what I wanted to do after soccer. But through that, I realized that I obviously don't want to be done with soccer, so now I'm going to Orlando Pride preseason and hopefully we'll be in the NWSL.
Yeah, so that's, you know, you kind of downplay it a little bit because, you know, making an NWSL preseason is quite a big deal on its own, right?
Yeah.
And what have you been doing to get to that goal? Because obviously your goal is to make the roster.
Yeah.
And obviously coronavirus actually kind of did you a favor, didn't it? Because you did your hamstring. So what have you been doing every day with coronavirus rules? Now, Jordyn's in Florida, so I know they've got different rules, and we're not allowed to leave the house. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is in Florida right now.
So here we have a curfew that starts at 9 p.m. So you can't leave your house from 9 p.m. till 5 a.m. So some of the parks are still open. So I've been going in the morning to do a strength training workout with a trainer, and it's just me and him. And then it's about 2 hours running, conditioning, and strength. And then in the afternoon, just technical stuff.
Okay.
Stuff from your app.
And what's your biggest weakness right now?
My biggest weakness right now, I would say, is spatial awareness. And it's hard to replicate just with two players, but checking my shoulder for a purpose, especially when you're in the midfield and there's a lot of pressure. Knowing what the next move is, what the next pass is, I'd say that's what I'm trying to work the most on.
Okay. Jordyn, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. I'm sure you'll inundate me with texts later about drills to do.
Oh
See you
my
later.
gosh. Goodbye.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do every day, right? We're just going to bring on people who are like you. They're working really hard on their development. And what we'll find out is that we started off with like thousands of people, and over the 30 days, it's going to whittle down to usually about 10%, right? So it wouldn't surprise me if we had like maybe 200, 250 at the end who have been here every day. And those people are the ones that are going to be successful. We call it the 10%, right? Be in that 10%. So I have a challenge for you today, and that is to watch a game of soccer tomorrow. Now, you know, if you're a female player, you can look to, and you know, you'll say all your heroes are like Alex and Tobes and all them. You can go to the nwslsoccer.com, and all of the games from the last few seasons are on there, okay? And what I'm going to show you how to do is to not just watch a game of soccer, right? So my friends make fun of me that when I watch soccer, I don't really watch it. I watch individuals, and especially when it's, I'd say my players, but especially when I've got players playing that I train, I tend to watch them. Right, I tend to watch them, I tend to watch their movements, and I tend to watch the specific movements that we've either been working on or that they need to improve. And even if it's players that I don't train, I'm always watching for special moments, right? So special moments of players from those games. So I love good footballers, right? I'm an Arsenal fan. Sorry, it's hard right now being an Arsenal fan, but I will watch anybody, right? I'll watch anybody who's a good footballer, and you know, I'll watch that, and what can we get out of it, right? So this is what I want you to do tomorrow, as well as the drills that you're doing yourself, right? That you're creating yourself, that you are writing out in your IDP, that if you've got the My Soccer Training app, that you're using that, and you're writing it down every day, because this group right here, everyone in here, we're all like-minded. You're all looking to go the extra mile for excellence, right? So tomorrow is, what is it, Wednesday? It all merged into one, isn't it? So tomorrow, maybe it's Thursday, I don't know, I can't remember. But the challenge is for you to watch a game of soccer, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on nwslsoccer.com, if it's an MLS game, a Premier League game, a Liga, doesn't matter. What I want you to do is watch a game, and I want you to write down the formations that both teams are playing. Okay, I want you to write down the players who are playing in your position. I want you to write down the game changer, so who made the biggest impact in that game. And the players who are playing in your position, I want you to write down what they did really well and what they could have done better, and what you can take from their game. Okay? So if you can take something from their game, they think, yeah, I want to do that. And guys, if you start watching soccer like that, you can basically learn so much more, rather than just, you know, sitting there vegging watching a game. You can actually start to analyze the games, and you'll start to read your games better, right? Because you're starting to get obsessed with it a little bit. You start to read your own game better. So that is the challenge, okay, today. So I want you to study a game, okay? Any game you want. And tomorrow we will call someone out on here, and some of these comments are brilliant. So tomorrow we're gonna call someone out on here, and they're gonna go through the game that they analyzed. And also tomorrow we're gonna pick someone out who is gonna talk us through an entire session that they did from their IDP, right? And they're gonna talk us through why they did it and all of that. Now, what else I want you to keep doing is each day is to video yourself or put it on a tripod or whatever, doing those drills. And I want you to tag me in them at beastmodesoccer.com. No, it's just at beastmodesoccer, ignore.com. Right, tag us on Instagram, and, you know, if we're feeling it, we're going to put it up on our Instagram, okay? Because all we want you to do is keep working. And that's going to be the difference maker, right? It's separation season. What do we have to look at in the game? Again, it keeps pausing. Oh, so you're going to tell me what formations they were playing. You're going to tell me what players were in your position, who was the game changer, the players in your position, what they did really well, what they didn't do very well, and what you can take from their game. So it should be a 90-minute game. You shouldn't be watching highlights, right? So has anybody got any questions for us? We've got 2 minutes for questions. What else do you have to do? You've got to keep doing your IDP. You got to keep designing your own drills, or taking our drills and changing them for yourself and writing it down in your IDP. Okay. Can you send me Instagram? Honestly, if you send it in a message, I probably won't see it, because we've got like 300 unread messages right now. I do have people helping me go through it, but if you tag us in it, it's better. Yes, you write it down, because I might pick on you tomorrow and you'll come in and tell me all about the game. Okay? Are the drills the entire session? No, you can just do one of the drills but I want it to be one of the drills that you've made up, right? So I want it to be one maybe that you've taken it from us, and you've kind of made it your own, right? That's what we want. We've got time for one more question, guys. Are anybody's eyes getting worse because of Corona? Because I swear I stare at a computer screen all day, and my eyesight's getting worse, honestly. Yeah, of course, you don't have to use my drills, guys. If you find other drills that you look at and think, yeah, that's going to be really good for my game, yeah, use them, and then you can change them, and then I can steal them. I'm kidding. If I stop making content, other trainers wouldn't know what to do. What's up with the DA? We did that. We did that earlier. With the DA, don't worry about it. A lot of the DA clubs will go to ECNL or other leagues. You're going to be fine. Honestly, I can say it. Do not worry. By the time you get back to soccer, you'll know exactly what you're going to do. Okay? So don't worry about it. Relax. Okay. Any more questions? Did we make a new? Yeah, you kind of. Well, you want to make. You don't have to do a different session every day, right? Like, if you want to do the same session every day for a week, that's fine, as long as that session is built for you, right? If you want the easy way, go to the My Soccer Training app. It's less than $20 a month, and all the sessions are done for you. The other way is in the IDP, and you can go through our YouTube and Instagram, and you can write it all on there, okay? So, day 2 is the game analysis, and yeah, continue with your development, writing your own drills. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow.